Today we are going to be making a pumpkin leaf wreath. Some of the materials, well, most of the materials I got from the dollar store. As you can see, we got the maple leaves on stems. And then we also have the maple leaf garland that I got from Dollar Tree, and I have two. These pumpkins, these decorative pumpkins, I got these that come with sticks on them. I got the black and white farmhouse style ones, and also these orange velvet felt pumpkin ones, and also the glitter with dots, just to give the wreath some different textures and designs to stand out. And also I covered the back in some burlap so that everything is easy to glue to the wreath frame. And I got the wreath frame from the Dollar Tree for $1. The burlap I got from the craft store from Hobby Lobby. It's a roll, or you can also get some burlap from the Dollar Tree or from Walmart or wherever. It doesn't have to be a roll. It could be the other type of burlap just to cover the back, or you can use whatever you want just to cover the back so that everything will stick well. So now we're just going to get into the video. So basically what I'm going to do is I already started covering the back of the wreath form for you guys with the burlap. So I'm just going to show you guys, we're covering the rest, how I did it. Oh, and I forgot to tell you, the supplies you will need to finish up your wreath. You may need some wire cutters. I got wire cutters because I have wire, because I may use wire. I have scissors just in case I have to cut anything. Hot glue sticks for my hot glue gun. It doesn't matter which kind you use, just make sure everything is glued tightly. And also the burlap that I showed you earlier. So let's get into it. So to wrap this wreath form, all you need to do is pull out you some burlap. And for this, since I already started, I'm just going to overlap where I started at already and wrap. Now when you're wrapping your burlap, you're going to kind of like go over, I don't know how to describe it, but you're kind of just going to overlap the burlap and not leave any spaces in between. But before we finish that, we're going to have to put some glue here. Some glue here so that you can see, so that that it's glued down tightly and it won't come off. So we're going to glue here so that the burlap can stay. So you just glue it down to the other, wherever you left off at. Or if you're starting with the whole roll, that's even better because you can just wrap, wrap, wrap till you get to the end and then glue it. So, but for me, since I already started and I want to show you guys how I did it. So we're just going to glue. Make sure the glue is dry and it's sticking. And then you're going to continue to wrap all the way until you're done. And make sure you pull so it's nice and snug. Don't pull too hard because you don't want to unwrap what you glue. But just make sure you pull the burlap just to make it a little bit of snug so that it won't be all puffy and it lays flat on the wreath form. And make sure when you're wrapping your wreath and when you wrap it up with your burlap, well, I guess it wouldn't matter, but you want the side that's kind of puckled up. That's going to be the side that you design on, if you see what I'm talking about. If you have a burlap, if you have the wreath form in your hand, you can feel the side that's kind of raised. That's the side we're going to decorate on. So while you're wrapping, just remember to leave that side up. Alright. And don't leave any spaces because we want to completely cover the burlap. Sorry, I hear my dog in the background. He's barking because he's in the door. Alright. Wrapping until you meet the other side, and then we're gonna glue again. Alright, so this is where your scissors come into play, because you're gonna have to cut where you left off. Alright, so I'm gonna cut. See how nice and neat everything is? Look at that. Nice and neat. So you can cut your burlap. Cut it enough so that you'll have enough from the back to glue it. And it fits on the other burlap area. Cut. Side. Alright, so make sure it's nice and snug. Kind of fix this the way I can see what I'm doing. Apply some burlap. Apply some glue. I'm sorry, not burlap, glue. Flatten it out. Make sure you don't burn your fingers because I always burn my fingers. Okay. Now you may have a little bit that just burlap that kind of goes over on the other side. That's okay. Just try to cover it up. Okay. That nice, neat. Nice and neat. Sure it's dry. If you have to add a little bit more glue, that's fine. I have everything flat. Alright, so next we're going to apply our floral leaves. And this video looks a little bit dark. Let me see if I can add some more light. Okay, yeah. Okay, so I use our floral cutters, wire cutters. We're just going to cut off some of these leaves. I'll cut them too short, cut them to where it's a long enough stem so that we can glue them on to the wreath. This tag can be taken off. Tear the paper off. Okay, so that I only had one because I wanted to show y'all that if you couldn't find the garland in the store, you can use the stems. It don't matter, they're all the same. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put them around the wreath. them on. Same thing with the garland. I'm just going to cut and just glue them on. What I like about the garland, it has different color leaves, so they'll kind of give it more of a contrast color so that all the leaves will kind of stand out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue the leaves on from the stem first, and then come back and do the garland. And these you can kind of spread them out around the wreath or however you want to do it, just to, so that when you go to put in the leaves from the garland, everything will blend. All right, let's go. When applying the leaves, you could tuck them in the burlap, because the burlap does have holes. You could tuck them in between each wrap burlap or in the holes. It depends. It depends on you and how you want to attach your material to your wreath. Now, I like to make sure, I like to give my wreath a full look, so sometimes I'll overlap the leaves. It just depends. I know I don't have that many, so I can't really overlap like I want to, so I'm just going to kind of spread them out and then blend in with the garland. But if you had all stems, you will put them close together like that and kind of overlap. I like to go in different directions, because once the wreath is full, it's going to give it a nice natural look, because everything is going in different directions and not in one direction. Okay. All right. All right. Now we're going to go in garland. Okay. So with the garland, what I'm going to do is cut off the sections that I want of the garland and then glue them on, just like the stems. Just leave a little stem on the end so that it'll be easier to attach on the wreath, and go from there. So we'll just hand them in like that. Right. And you're going to do the same thing. You could tuck them in. These will be a little bit harder because the stems are on a garland, so they're not as strong, but as long as you glue them down, you'll be fine, because the pumpkins are going to cover them. And already I'm loving the gold leaves up against the other colors. They add some more texture. And like I said, you can go in different directions also. Some of my leaves I'm going to have going outward because I want to give it more of a wild, natural look also. So I'm going to have some of them like facing outward, going into different directions. I can tell you now, it's a little bit harder with the garland to just get them to stay in place, but it's not bad. Whatever you find in the store to use, it'll be great. It'll still come out nice. And this wreath is just in time for Thanksgiving holiday. You want to put it on your door to greet your guests, on your table, as a centerpiece. Be really nice. Okay, y'all, so this is how it should look when you complete putting the leaves on. So you can see how neat and pretty that is. At the back, how the back should look. Alright, so now I have taken the pumpkins out of the bag. You see we have little ones, big ones, and the felt orange ones. How cute. Look at this with the polka dots. And this one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to place the bigger ones first and put space in between them. I'm going to do like every other bigger one. Just like that, and then I'm going to put the little ones in between. So you can start with whichever color you like. Doesn't matter. I'll start with the glitter ones first. Just want to put some hot glue at the bottom, and you can stick it just about anywhere if you want to put it on a burlap or on a leaf. Sit mine on a leaf. And press down hard because you do want it to stay. So next, I'm going to do the next color. And when you glue, just make sure you press it down so that the glue would adhere to the leaves and also the burlap that's under. And you can also go put a little bit more glue under the pumpkin if you like. Make sure it stays. Alright. That went right on my finger. Shucks. Burn all the time. So now you can either pick whichever small pumpkin you want, and we just glue them on. Oops. You can alternate however, wherever you want to glue them, inside and out. I'm just kind of picking areas where there isn't anything covering to add pumpkins to. These velvet orange pumpkins are so cute. So since there is 3, to make it look symmetrical, since there are 3 of the black and white pumpkins on that side, I want to kind of do 3 on the opposite side. I don't know, depends. Either way, however you do it, it's still going to come out nice. So. And I have this orange one left. So, where do I want to put you? Orange fella. Maybe there, maybe here. And it's starting to stick because the glue is kind of going through. Just pull it up. That's why I put this mat under to catch the glue. I think that's cute. I'm gonna put this one here, right there. That's a good spot for it. So then we kind of just let everything dry. And I don't know if I told y'all, but this is a 14-inch grapevine, wire grapevine form. Wire form that we glue everything on. So we just let everything dry. Alright y'all, so this is the finished product. Oh my god, I didn't think it was going to come out this cute. This is cute. This is nice. This is hot. So, like I said earlier, you can use this as a door wreath, or you can use it as a table centerpiece, or you can put it over your mantelpiece in your house, or wall, anywhere. It's cute. So, and it'll go in with your Thanksgiving decor, or just bring the Thanksgiving harvest vibe to your home. But I want to show y'all something with the candles, how cute it is if you just add candles and use it as a centerpiece. Look how cute. 2 candles. Look at it. Look how cute it is. How cute that is. Look at that. And these candles are light up candles that I got from where did I get these from? I don't know. I think Michael's or something like that. I don't know. But look how cute. Look at that. Just imagine that in the middle of your table for Thanksgiving or food around. Look at that. That's cute. I like that. Real cute. So, I just wanted to show y'all that. How cute that is. And then, you put it up at the door. So, I'll show y'all at the end how it's going to look up at the door. But I just want to thank y'all for tuning into this video and have a nice fall. Happy fall, y'all. Thank you for tuning in to Repurpose. You can find me on Instagram at Repurpose. I also make wreaths and sell them on my Etsy shop. You can find my Etsy at repurpose.com. I'm sorry, not at repurpose.com, but you can find my Etsy shop with my wreaths on Etsy. And you can also find some of my wreaths on Pinterest. So you can go on Pinterest and just find Repurpose. Thank y'all for tuning in. Show up again for more videos. Thank you. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Share. Thank you. Get the word out. Thank you. Bye-bye.